Guys, welcome. This is the semifinals of the TQ Open number 6. This is the 6th TQ Open that we've had in a row. Each tournament has been weekly. It is a open diamond tournament, and we have a P as in tQDanTe spawning as Protoss in the top right against CocoA, who is the Terran, in the bottom left. And we can see that CocoA is the orange Terran against the green Protoss. Dante is actually the leader of Team TQ. He is a really highly ranked random player. I checked a couple days ago, and he was ranked on like 2400 as a random player, which is incredibly impressive. I think he's actually higher ranked than like VT Adaro or guys like that. And Adaro is an incredibly skillful player. And to be that highly ranked as random is incredibly impressive, because you do have to deal with 9 matchups instead of the normal 3. But we've actually watched CocoA play, and CocoA is actually a really solid player himself. He's shown some prowess, and we can go through and see that really nothing out of the ordinary is happening. He's building a supply depot, and now he's not supply blocked to be able to get a barracks in a second. And something I do want to say is that the map is iCCup match point. One of my favorite maps. It's got some really cool things. You can see that in the main base there are 9 mineral patches. You have 9 mineral patches in the main, accompanied with the normal 2 Vespene gas, and in the natural you actually have 7 mineral patches. What this does is that it helps just in the 1 basing against 2 basing, because the 1 basing has a little bit more income than and it equals the normal 2 basing if you do have both bases. You can see it is mirrored. It's very even. And for your 3rd base you have a few options. You can take this mineral only that has 6 mineral patches in it, or you can go down to the corner, which just has 7 mineral patches and then the normal 2 Vespene geysers. Or you can even, if you're feeling a lot of pressure, you can actually take this expo. Like assuming you're spawning in the top right, it is mirrored, so you do have the same bases going on down here with the mineral patches over there, and then it's the mineral only over here. Also, you can see that in terms of attack paths, you have a couple options, because you can take this small ramp and go cut right across into this other small ramp and directly into the natural of your opponent, or you can move along the top here, move through this big choke, because there are 2 entrances to your natural expansion, move up over here onto this fat ramp, and then move all the way diagonally down here on the fat ramp, and then move up into the mineral only third of your opponent, and walk straight through these larger choke paths. It helps your army not get as constricted as if they had gone somewhere else, and it allows for a lot larger armies to move like as one instead of getting split apart. Because this was a broodwar map, and you think about the Terran army in broodwar, or a Protoss army with like all of the dragoons and siege tanks and all those really blocky units, you needed to use this attack pattern, even though it was longer, just to keep your army from getting just completely move up individually up the ramp and just die in like a Thermopylae type of fashion. But really, it's just such a really fascinating map. It's produced some great macro games. It's got a lot of interesting things. Like even like if you look here, you can even like put a pylon down here and get a vision up here, then warp onto the high ground and go right into your opponent's main, which is something very possible. You can do things like siege tanks, like over here or whatever, to siege this natural expansion. You can do the same thing over here. Siege tanks over here, hit this over here, assuming you have vision of it. And also you have these mineral patches that can actually be mined out if you wanna just sort of use this to wall off or increase your space that you can take using like wall offs for buildings and all that. You can see how this actually develops. We can see that starport's going down. For fast starport from CocoA, you might actually be seeing either like a fast banshee or a pole pine purse or something. And I'll notice that Dante did a really good job harassing. So if you look at all these SCVs, you have a couple ones that are really damaged. Like this one's got 5 health left, and he's really doing a solid job. The tech lab is out onto this barracks. It's not researching anything. It actually might end up switching for this factory, theoretically. But we do have a Hellion coming out, and CocoA is using a bunker over here to really go out. And actually, this Hellion wants to do some harassment. Dante is going for a fast expand. Like he doesn't seem to be one of those random players that just cheeses all the time. He's just a random player that plays for macro games, which is even more impressive. And I do believe he actually picked Protoss for this matchup. He saw that his opponent was Terran, and probably just in order to avoid a mirror matchup, he chose to play Protoss. But now we do have Stalker just preventing this Hellion from getting in. And can you close the door? And we can see that the expansion is up. Wait, Jonah, you can still watch. Just close the door. Anyway, you can see that Dante is just continuing to use his expo. Like you can see that he's actually got a really good mix because of the 9 patches here and the 7 patches here. It's not exactly uncommon for for like people to oversaturate their naturals and then undersaturate their mains. But really, he's doing a good job, just making sure that nothing can happen. Probably watching out for drops, being wary because the first fast Hellion that wanted to harass. But CocoA is just producing a Banshee. He's getting Cloak, so we could actually see a 2 Banshee thing coming in. And we do have an Observer coming by, and it's going to actually, it seems like Dante's going to keep the Observer in his base just in case. And we do have the Stalker and Zilla back here, just keeping an eye on things. I don't know why Zilla's back there, but we do have this Hellion that's going to be able to kill this probe fairly easily. And then probably move back and not do any damage because Dante now obviously is going to expect a Hellion to come by. The Stalker is going to be here, able to prevent that from doing anything. But Dante actually, he's got a pylon back here just to keep an eye on things, but he might be trying to expand soon again to this mineral only if he really wants to. But Dante is actually going to continue this. He got his 3rd gas up. He's got his 2 geysers mining over here, and he's continuing to warp in. There's 1 Banshee out for CocoA. It doesn't have there's a Cloak right yet, but it's about to finish. We also have this 2nd Banshee about to come by. Siege mode is being researched, so CocoA is seeming to be going for like a mech style of play. He's got another barracks though. He's building his expansion up, but Dante's actually has his expansion up for a very long time now. He's getting robotic space, so he's going to be transitioning into having Colossi. The Observer is over here, but this Banshees are actually going to both have Cloak and are going over there. They're amassing energy, and they're going to be able to move in and just start one-shotting everything over here. Dante does not have another Observer. His Observer is over here, just doing nothing. And these Banshees can do a lot of damage before the Observer comes by, especially if Cloak really, if he uses Cloak before any units can get over there, and then Dante has no warning until his probes start dying. This could be devastating for him. But he's going to move in. CocoA cloaks before any vision happens, and now he's going to be able to come in and just shoot down a lot of probes. There we go. He's going to start moving by. Dante's doing a good job. Good reaction time. Moving the probes back into the natural. The Observer is going to be pulled over. Stalkers are here, and this actually could be bad for those Banshees. There we go. The Observer is there. Stalkers are going to be able to outrun the Banshees because the Observer is there, getting vision of them. CocoA does retreat. He does get some good damage done. Kills about 4 probes, not to mention the mining time. And now Dante's got to pull back his probes, keep them back here. He's already come back with some of them into the main. But still, like, the ratio is completely skewed because now Dante is overly saturated in his natural as opposed to his main. And now Forge is going to come down. I don't know if Dante's going to use this for upgrades or for getting cannons inside his mineral line stuff to watch out for those Banshees, but he's going to be able to do that. And now these Banshees are here. They'll probably move around, scout for a 3rd, see if Dante's doing that. But really, CocoA's been here. He's got a lot of siege tanks. Siege tanks, Marines, Marauders. He's actually mining out these little patches over here. Probably just wants more room to maneuver his siege tanks, which could be smart. He's sieging up and really doing a good job controlling this choke and everything. He's got the bunker up here to take some damage. He's doing a good job of also watching this choke as well as this choke instead of just watching this choke. He's most likely very familiar with this map. Probably played in broodwar. He does have Dante's got double Forge coming out, so he is going to be doing upgrades. He does not have extended thermal lance quite yet. The Observer is over here just waiting for the Banshees, and he is getting a photon cannon inside his main minerals, so it's going to help him defend against anything that Banshees would throw his way. And Dante's actually got 58 harvesters to the 43 of CocoA, so his income's actually higher even with the mules that CocoA has. But if we get the food count for a second, we can see that it's actually in Dante's favor, but that means the army count is not in Dante's favor. It means CocoA has a larger army because he has fewer workers to take up the supply that Dante is not taking up. But if Dante just had like a single or just 2 side storms just right there, he could actually kill all of those guys. It'd be ridiculous. Feedback on his Banshees could be great. I don't know if like a delayed pulp prime push is going to happen. I don't think it is because there's no Raven. But really, Starport's out with Vikings, so he does know that Dante will be getting Colossi out. He did see this, and now, yep, 3rd base is going for Dante at the mineral only. Interestingly enough, he's probably decided to take the mineral only because of the fact that Banshees are out, and Banshees can easily come harass here and then harass here as well, just as a sort of a dual prong attack to do as much damage as possible. CocoA is actually moving down via the small ramps, so he actually gets funneled right here. Dante does have a lot of guys here. He's researching his center thermal lance, but it's not nearly close to finish. So he is going to go here. He's going to siege over here, start attacking Dante's mineral line here. You can see that the range will allow him to hit some of these guys. These pylons are going to go down, and Dante's going to be a little bit impressed by that. Look at that, he's forced to pull back all his probes. CocoA's doing a really good job of using the map to aid him right now. That Colossus is going to get sniped for... it's so close back. Got 12 health left. Dante just taking so many hits from these siege tanks. He has no real answer to them. He's got runaway probes, runaway his army. That he took a lot of damage just there. CocoA's doing a really good job of positioning his army to make sure that he can do a really solid job of that. That Colossi gets taken out by these guys. Phoenixes are out to deal with the Banshees. But the Observer does not get vision, so these guys actually escape. This Banshee with 1 health only. Both are cloaked. This missile turret's going to help him with snipe the Observers and keep his Banshees alive. CocoA's really showing some strong play, making sure that Dante cannot use his natural expansion. Like Dante can only mine from these 2 guys, and that's it. But he just sent his probes down here, so he's not losing a ton of mining. You see at the income that Dante is actually still ahead. But still, CocoA's in a very solid position. He's now going to start being able to take out these guys. Yeah, Dante did finish researching 1 level of upgrades at this fort, so that's not a complete waste. But, oh, guys, in the movement, taking so much damage while trying to get army into position. Gets completely surrounded by CocoA. CocoA's going to absolutely decimate Dante's army. He's got a really solid there, and then Dante just GG's right away. And we move on to the next game. Dante will choose the map.